will be defeated, sir. That buffoon Disraeli shall be taken care of. It has been arranged, upon my honor.
Your honor carries little weight.
How dare you, sir!
The poor people of this city have suffered enough. Today I granted a significant rise to my staff in order to counter inflation.
What?
I would supply all of London if I could. Meanwhile, you sit in your club and wax poetic with promises your honor cannot pay. Your family's fortune, however. I wonder what they would offer to keep your record out of the newspapers. About the same as Disraeli would offer for your balls, I'd wager. But let's be generous. Why limit ourselves to one or the other when we can have it all? What say you, sir? Shall I come collect? No more dallying. The halls of Parliament must be free to govern. Again. Understood? You may see yourself out.
Dear Mr. Starrick, men hired. Strike tomorrow. Disraeli's death will stall Corrupt Practices Act indefinitely. Gladstone will be far more pliable. May the father, etc., etc. B. So Starrick's got his finger in politics, has he? I need to enter the Sinopian Club and find out who B is.
Tread delicately around Parliament.
As if I don't usually.
Your indiscretion at the Bank of England caused British currency to nearly collapse.
Nearly is the operative word. Speaking of collapses, what of the key you found that unlocks very little?
Henry took it for research. I am confident that the vault is ours.
Nearly ours, Evie. Nearly.
Please tell me again where we are going.
I found a letter from the Prince Consort among Lucy Thorne's research, marked with the same insignia as your key, dated 1847.
1847.
The same year the Prince began renovations to Buckingham Palace.
You think he added a vault for the shroud?
And since there is no map of the palace with the room marked Secret Vault...
Your Highness, may I present Miss Evie Frye. Miss Frye, Maharaja Duleep Singh.
A pleasure, Your Highness.
My friend, the plans you asked for have been removed.
Removed? By whom?
Crawford Starrick, or someone employed by him. Yes, I thought you might recognize the name. I know where they are, but it is heavily guarded.
That part will not be a problem.
I thought not.
We're going to need a plan.
I can provide a distraction for the guards while you find a safe way inside.
Oh. Really?
For you, Evie? Certainly.
Well, once I'm inside, I'll find someone who knows where the papers are stored.
And we will meet back on the train.
Be careful.
She's an intruder! Help! There's an intruder!
Don't dilly-dally! Just kill her! Someone's here!
Don't let her win this fight!
You silly son! Throw everything you have at her!
That's not them. What's the plan?
When you give the signal, I'll draw the guards into a fight and then use a smoke bomb to get away.
And I'll take advantage of the confusion. Ready?
Absolutely.
You'll pipe down if you know what's good for you.
Looks like there's a fly we need to swap.
Stop you!
What's happening over there?
Ready to fire? Show her who's boss! Take her down! Oh, nice shot!
But Starrick is a fool.
The bell's broken. Your impertinence. That way.
You're clearly asking to lose some feet.
Nothing here.
What's she doing here? The rock skull is here!
No. Looks like I have to ask someone where the plans are.
Oh, we have a visitor!
I'd swear, miss, I don't know where they've taken him.
Taken who?
The man, dressed like you. The guards dragged him off.
Henry? The plans you stole, where are they?
I don't know anything about that.
The plans. The mission.
They've got him, miss. Miss Frye,
You're some of Clara's children.
they took Mr. Henry. We couldn't stop them.
I bit one of them good, though.
They dragged him off in a red carriage.
They won't get far, though. One wheel looked like it was about ready to fall off. You can see the cart tracks. It looks so wobbly-like.
That cart's been run off the road. They must be driving quickly. They're knocking people over, too.
Help! Sure you understand, can't do anything about it.
And destruction of public property. I must be on the right track. That must be the carriage. Found you. Now to find Henry.
I'll come over there and beat you bloody.
I don't know anything about the carriage, but there's been some strange happenings around here today. All kinds of unsavory types wandering around, armed to the teeth. I don't like it one bit.
These are the finest chickens in London, and clean too, I saw you.
Dead as a drowned rat.
Yeah, I saw them dragging someone out of the carriage after the wheel fell off. They said he'd hit his head. Not sure why they needed to take him to the church, but that's where they went.
Murder! Murder! Someone's been murdered! About this sort of thing. It's all these gangs everywhere.
That's right. Look at the body.
Help! Dead and done. This one.
Oh, Lord! Please let me live!
Alert! The leader of the Rocks is in the vicinity!
I see you think it's a bit expensive, but that's because it's the very best. You won't lie! Boy, here! He's been happiness to your entire family.
Yes, they pulled someone out of that carriage. Dead drunk he was. They carried him into the churchyard. Maybe he wanted a quiet place to sleep it off.
You're not getting out of here alive.
She's gone. Back to work. She's not gonna stop.
I could have sworn I'd locked this gate. This is supposed to be locked. Bloody urchins opened it again, no doubt.
I don't know. We knocked him around pretty good. Wouldn't be surprised if it took a while.
Henry.
Evie. They sent someone to move the architectural plans. Do you have them?
Did they hurt you?
I'm fine.
Let's go.
What about the plans?
The plans are lost.
Evie, I'm sorry.
Just concentrate on escaping, please.
Gunman on the rooftop!
Get Miss Nightingale to look at that. I must find the vault before Starrick secures the shroud.
We'll talk to the Maharaja again.
I will talk to the Maharaja. You will get your head looked at.
I'm sorry my capture hasn't done your plans.
You'd be safer on the train.
Even if you find the vault, you can't just walk into Buckingham Palace alone.
I won't be alone! I'll see you back at the train, Mr. Green.
right, B. Who are you and what's your game?
Come, take a look at what I've managed to come.
I'm sorry there's nothing to your liking.
That's certainly not an English name.
Well, if it isn't my dear old chum, Mr. Disraeli. Now, Prime Minister, which of your friends is about to stab you in the back?
If the majority party is allowed to dictate to me contested elections, we can scarcely call ourselves free. If we yield up our rights bit by bit to the courts, we can scarcely call ourselves free, sir. This is so like you, Gladstone. You would rather throw your body upon the gears of progress than surrender one iota of power.
The Ballyrushians offered the knees.
God, Disraeli, you are a fool. I'll not stand idly by and watch you drag parliamentary privilege through the muck. No, certainly not. You'd rather return us to the yoke of tyranny. Perhaps while we're at it, Mr. Gladstone, we could repeal Magna Carta and return the crown to the bloody Stuarts. How dare you, sir? Merely because I do not wish to see government placed in the hands of judges, you would make these slanderous accusations? I'll not stand for it. Then I shall obviate the requirement. Good evening, sir.
B, I presume. Pleasure to meet you. B.
B! My name's Herbert!
And why are you following the Prime Minister?
It's just the job, sir! Some old bloke paid me to...
Smug bastard.
Thanks, my dear, but I believe...
you come from?
Well, I was born in Crawley, but that's by the by. Who are you working for?
I never got his name. Old chap, big moustache, wore some kind of uniform. Who's ours, maybe?
What's his game?
Please, you'll kill me.
And a 3-story drop will shatter your legs and send you to the workhouse. Difference is you can run from him.
Tomorrow! My lads are going to attack the Prime Minister's carriage on the way to Parliament.
Perfect.
So much for the house call. I have to find a way into that carriage.
What's the meaning of this? Who the devil are you?
Prime Minister, I'm your new bodyguard, Jacob Frye.
I wasn't informed of any new bodyguard. Who's your commanding officer?
Let the boy speak, Dizzy.
Madam, apologies. But we've learned of a threat on your life. And the Met thought it best to move quickly.
Threat? What sort of threat?
That sort. If you excuse me a moment.
Where did he come from?
Here! What's all this? Not so fast, Your Excellency.
Hey! Get back here with that Prime Minister!
It was Gladstone. I bet my life on it. This is perfectly in keeping with his distinct much, Snipe?
Well, he's hardly going to be in the van with a cudgel, is he?
Walk on, girl.
Gladstone! That bloody man! He will pay for this!
Thank you. What do you intend to do about Gladstone, young man?
I assure you, madam, Gladstone is innocent in this.
But he tried to kill my husband.
Well, we'll look into Gladstone. Perhaps you can help me with another inquiry, madam. A gentleman with ties to Parliament, older, wears cavalry uniforms and has a large moustache.
You seem like a rough and ready sort of fellow, Mr. Frye.
Well, yes I am, actually.
And are you familiar with the poorer districts of our city?
Roughly.
Wonderful. As it happens, I've been eager to tour the Devil's Acre. If you were to escort me, I'd be happy to assist you in your inquiry.
That strikes me as a dangerous idea.
Then it's settled. Come back here to Downing Street tomorrow night, 8 o'clock sharp. Good day, Mr. Frye.
But I...
Good day, Mr. Frye.
Madam?
Mr. Frye.
Ready to take the air? Devil's Acre should just be coming alive.
I'm afraid I must cancel our engagement. The lawn is crawling with scandal-hunting journalists, and I simply cannot be seen in the company of someone so...
I'll see them off. You follow along when it's clear.
Yes, yes. Be gentle, won't you? The press are notoriously touchy about any violence to their person.
Ha 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 ha. I'll barely ruffle a hair on their heads.
Shh, Desmond.
Get out of it!
That's yours, if you can get those chaps over there to follow me.
Right you are, sir. Blimey! Look! It's Squire Bancroft!
Best lead them astray before they tear me to shreds.
Mr. Bancroft! Mr. Bancroft! What's coming up next for the Prince of Wales?
Will you be performing Mr. Robertson's new work?
Who will you be playing?
Any comment on the notices for the play?
Neatly done, young man. Dizzy ought to keep you on to deal with the Liberals.
That's the way.
In the cart, it's the Prime Minister's wife.
I really must not be seen here, Mr. Frye.
Steady on. Doing fine, good. go.
Get after me.
Let us avoid these vultures!
That's a girl. Who's a good horse? You are. Yeah! That's a girl.
What a rough place. Give me your arm, Mr. Frye. Let us see what the Devil's Acre has to offer.
Is your dog quite all right?
Oh, Desmond's fine. He's just not over fond of strangers. Or cats.
Thought we were trying to avoid attention.
Do you know this gentleman is a... Oh, what was it? Yes, a costermonger, of all things. Remarkable how the working classes occupy themselves, isn't it?
Very industrious, I'm sure. Shall we go?
I'm so sorry. I have no earthly idea what you're talking about. Yeah.
Why don't I find you on the run? He's not leaving in one piece! The last bout! Enjoy!
Well done, Mr. Frye. Have you considered taking employment as a parliamentary whip? I'm so sorry. I have no earthly idea what you're talking about.
I'll tear you apart! It's just my luck! Just try to
Oh, bravo, Mr. Frye. Wasn't that marvelous, Desmond? Oh, yes, it was.
Hey, who do you think you are? Barging along down the way.
You're just horrible.
What sort of meat is that man selling?
Is he always so blasted loud? Best not to ask.
Why? Is it something dreadful?
Here
Is
we
it
are.
rat?
The old one-ton pub. Best beer in the Devil's Acre. I don't mean to be indelicate, given the present.
So, this is a pint, is it? Remarkable.
Nice doggy.
Good boy, Desmond. Hand over the mutt.
You'll change your tune when me and my friends find you.
Now then, Desmond, to get you back to your mistress, whom I've just left entirely unattended in one of London's most dangerous pubs.
Well, if you never told your father how you felt about him, how was he supposed to know?
I never thought of it that way. I suppose deep down we all just want to be loved.
Just so. Here, have a sweetie. Oh, Desmond and Mr. Frye, I'd like you to meet... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
John the Tosser.
Charmed. I think we better get you home.
Right you are, Mr. Frye. Come along, Desmond.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the dog walker.
Now, let's not do something we'll regret. Let's go.
Well, I must thank you for a most energetic and enlightening evening, Mr. Frye.
No, thank you, madam. Perhaps now you might tell me about the man in the hussar's uniform.
Quite right. Lord Cardigan is the gentleman you seek.
That's
Always blathering on about his military adventures.
Do you know where I might find him for a private conversation?
I do indeed. He's in town now, as it happens, campaigning against the Corrupt Practices Bill. Perhaps you could catch him in the Palace of Westminster. Oh, do be careful.
Hold on,
The
girl.
government could ill afford another scandal.
I assure you, I'll be very discreet.
Your stop, madam.
My stop. How delightful. Thank you. Thank you for a splendid evening, Mr. Frye. I shall be sure to speak highly of you to Dizzy. Oh, yes.
What has happened?
Your brother.
What's he done this time?
The newspapers are all over Twopenny's murder, and if that weren't enough, someone has stolen the currency printing plates. Was that also Jacob's doing?
I doubt it.
Now, no one trusts the bank or England's currency. There will be inflation, riots, manufacturing will jump to America for the cheap labor. In short, Britain is done for.
Jacob, you've really put your foot in it now. What if I smuggle the plates back into the bank?
Well, it'd certainly help. Better yet, it would call into question the stories on Twopenny's murder, which would restore confidence in the economy.
That's settled then. Britain lives to see another day.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, would you mind destroying any counterfeit notes you come across so they don't circulate?
Of course.
It really is very good of you to have.
No more slave wages!
Follow me. The counterfeit money is being spent nearby. Well, if you can call it counterfeit. With those printing plates, it's nearly impossible to tell the real notes from the fake ones.
Mr. Aberline.
If this gets out... Well, I've said this already. When people don't trust their currency, and we're already seeing riots...
Mr. Aberline.
I have the utmost faith in you, Miss Frye.
Too classy for you.
You two, follow me. I don't wish to be robbed on my way to the cart.
The counterfeiters.
Heard about the rioting at the bank?
They can riot all they like. We won't be giving back those plates.
You better keep your distance if you know what's good for you. That's close enough.
They can riot.
Why don't I whip your empty head off?
They can riot all they like. We won't be giving back those plates.
What difference does it make? It's not like he has any real cash on him.
Since we've got the printing plates, drop it all in cash.
What's going to happen now? This is not the normal route. Oi, that's illegal. That's not the usual driver. What's going to happen now? This is not the normal route. Oi, that's illegal.
For the blood to drain out. Keep your eyes open. Anyone could be trying to get in.
Yes, sir.
Keep this place locked down.
Yes, sir.
What the hell is going on? Guard this place as you would the Bank of England itself.
Absolutely, sir.
Right in on the chaos.
Nobody stopped you.
They didn't even give us a second thought.
Let's go.
Now to sneak these back into the bank.
You have a lot to answer for. I want...
Who's in charge here?
This is outrageous.
I want to know.
You can't hide the truth from us!
Where's the gold? Prove it's still here.
Where's our bloody head? We work ourselves to death for you, and you can't even fail. We work ourselves to death for you. Someone's breaking in here! I say we don't turn a profit with no work!
I'm in trouble.
There she is! I'm gonna find you, and when I do, you'll regret it! Just come out, it'll go easier on you. The longer you make me search, the worse it'll be for you.
She's not worth it.
She's not here. I don't want to have to speak with you about this again. Ah! Miss, stay where you are!
Please,
There. As if they were never taken.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh yeah, what? Come here then, come on. Gonna try and eat me, are you? Come on, you can try it.
Well, the London papers are running the story of how it was all a hoax. No more riots. Faith in the bank restored. Finally, I might get a quiet night on patrol. Miss Frye, I can't thank you enough.
Glad we've averted catastrophe, Sergeant. Although it's Jacob who should be thanking me.
What's this nonsense about needing a password to see Lord Cardigan today?
Relax. I've got it in my pocket.
Look sharp, men. Allow no one past unless I authorize them. Cardigan has gone too far this time. I've a mind to contact Scotland Yard myself.
Come now, gentlemen. I thought us united in opposition against this perfidious law.
I just need to get inside. No need for this to get messy.
All right, all right. Just don't hurt me.
Maybe he won't be so lucky next time.
That behaviour is likely to get you arrested.
Unbelievable.
Doesn't seem like it to me.
That it was Parliament? Absolutely scandalous. Didn't Ferris Ironworks pay you a
Looks like trouble is brewing.
And I do not deny.
So long as the jurisdiction remains in this house, the penalties against the giver of the ride will ever be...
Pardon me, gentlemen. Sergeant Freddie Aberline of Scotland Yard. Where might this scandalous activity be taking place?
Oh, yes. It's, just this way. Follow me, Sergeant, but discreetly, if you would. One doesn't like to see a member of Parliament delivered.
I'll be very discreet. Usually I would be in disguise, but my clothes all fell into the Thames.
Or do I believe that by any one expedient, and there
One of my favorite disguises is a very ancient old lady, modeled after my mother. You'd be surprised how convincing I am. A tough old bird she was. Actually had a facial hair problem. We'd sell the hair for dolls.
We have visitors!
Please let me know if I'm speaking too much. I'm prone to flights of fancy.
Where did he come from?
Surely such upstanding sentinels of Britannia are not wavering in their duties.
Password. I beg your pardon. Can I get my hand? No password, no passage. Do you know who I am? Propose the bill. I'm a member of Parliament, you cricket. No password, no passage,
Where would we
sir.
have been at Balaclava? We had turned our coach at the first sign of difficulty, lined against the wall, and shot. And deservedly so.
Christ, not Balaclava again. I'm sorry, my lord. The wind blows in Disraeli's direction.
Gentlemen. Blast it! Damn it all! Begging your pardon, my lord.
Someone's here!
I found you!
Little tad! I'll fill him with holes! Where did he come from?
Stop him!
Don't. Suppose I start knocking people over for a change. See how I like
Balaclava. Of course it bloody is.
We have visitors!
You took a wrong turn somewhere, boy. What's the deal with that? Chance!
I see him! I'm in trouble now. Focus on the big one!
Where did he come from?
Password.
Balaclava.
Come in.
Now then, let's discuss this like... Good God! Who the bloody hell...
Oh, shut up.
Coward! Villain! Alas, that the hero of Balaclava should fall not on the gloried fields of Crimea, but to an assassin's blade in the very halls of power.
Are you finished yet?
Take your bow, knave, for you have managed what no Russian battery, what no Indian tiger could achieve. Claim your trophy, and may you choke on it.
Yes, but do tell me more about Balaclava.
Farewell. Farewell, dear Britannia. Your dawn shall be dimmer that the Earl of Cardigan sees it not. God save the Queen and the 11th Hussars.
What a prick.
Slow down!